What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am sitting in a brand spanking new 2026 Chevy 2500. My customer drove all the way from Wisconsin. He is wild for that one, but I can't wait to start the truck. I'm excited he's here. This truck came in to get a set of suspension MAXX torsion keys and some 37 1150/20 Nitto ridge grapplers. He has factory chrome wheels. We both just realized in the parking lot that these are PVD chrome wheels, which means it's kind of a darker chrome. It's not an actual bright chrome like he was wanting on his truck. So we got some 22-inch G21 replica wheels in the office. They are bright chrome. He has the chrome Chevrolet center caps already. We're going to use those on these wheels. Also, he's getting a set of amp research steps, so stay tuned for this. I'm about to get out and show you what the truck looks like. So my customer's name is Francisco, and I don't know exactly how far it is, but I think it's something like 15 hours he just drove all night to be here. And I told you guys all the time on the channel that I get here at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I just woke up, you know what I mean? I just got up, drove about 30 minutes to be here, and I'm kind of just getting my caffeine in me and getting started, and he hits me with, I just drove here from Wisconsin. That's crazy. I want to say that I appreciate it to him and everybody else that drives that far to come bring us business. Look at the bugs on the truck from that road trip. That's insane. That just goes to show the dedication that some of the customers and subscribers have. I guarantee that we're going to do a good job on this truck and there aren't going to be any issues, and I think that's why he's here. He wanted to make sure that his brand new truck didn't have any problems. This truck has 3,000 miles on it, and the majority of them were put on this trip. So, you know, I appreciate the opportunity so much. The tires and wheels we're going to do on this one are the 37 1250/22 Toyo Open Country RT Trails. We're going to be doing the 22-inch G21 replica wheel that's going to be brighter chrome than this. I don't mind this wheel. It's a 20-inch Chevy wheel. But like I said, that true chrome G21 is going to be super, super nice on here. It's going to match better. If you really look close, like the customer was showing me earlier, Francisco was showing me, this is chrome. This is not. This is like a PVD or something like that. Maybe even a polish. I'm not exactly sure what they've done with this, but it looks like a PVD chrome to me. Doesn't match. The one that we're going to sell is going to match up perfectly to that. The suspension MAXX torsion key is going to lift us about 1 3/4 to 2 inches in the front. It's going to be a perfect, smooth, plush ride. It's not going to change the truck much. All the angles are still going to be great. The truck will clear all the way on the body. We're not going to have any issues with rubbing on the mud flap right here or on the front bumper because this is a Chevrolet. The Chevrolets don't get cut. The only place where this will rub is going to be on that frame rail right there. Just a little at full lock. It's going to rub the paint off just a little bit right there. It's not going to cause any problems with anything or damage. And then right here on this sway bar, the tire will just ever so slightly touch there, but this is only at full lock U-turn situations, and it's not going to cause an issue. The important thing is we're going to clear on this control arm right here, and we're going to clear on the body. So stay tuned for the process. We're about to get it pulled in right now and get it started. We're also doing some amp research steps on this truck. I don't know if I said that yet, but that is the best power step in the game. They have fewer issues than any of the other ones. They're less install time, and you don't have to rip the carpet out of the truck or use magnets on the door to make them work. They're plug and play into your OBD2 port, and they function just like a stock one, actually better than a stock one. I feel like the amp research steps open quicker than the factory GM or Ford ones do. So about to pull it in right now. Thanks for watching. All right, so the truck is on the ground. Obviously, we haven't done the tires and the wheels yet. The tires weren't in stock, so they're coming in, I think, this afternoon, so we'll get to that shortly. Temporarily, it's only got like 4 lug nuts holding on the stock wheels and tires. We have done already the amp research power steps. Truck's locked, how convenient. But anyways, we've done the amp research power steps. We have done the suspension MAXX torsion keys right here. I'll throw a little quick section in here about the torsion keys so you can get a little bit more familiar with those. We are getting ready to put those tires and wheels on it. It's going to look amazing. I think he brought us some caliper covers to put on it that we did earlier. I did not know about that, but there those are. So about to get the tires and wheels on it. Stay tuned. For you guys that are new to the channel, or you're new to this kind of suspension lift, I want you guys to understand suspension MAXX keys. This is the MC9 is the part number at the end. That's how we call them at the shop, the MC9s. This is for your 2020 to 2026 GM or Chevrolet 2500, 3500 HD. It fits, I put it in all kinds of different places. I use it for a leveling kit. For the stock trucks, I use it in, you know, the 4-inch, the 5-inch, the 6-inch, the 7, 9, 12-inch lift kits. You put these keys in there and set them at 0 or whatever you want, above 0, 1, or 2, and you can actually get a smoother ride out of your truck with these on there. So if you have a bone stock truck straight from the dealership, you want the truck to be level and you want it to ride good, this is the way to go. I sell everybody's torsion keys, right? I can sell you a rough country, cognito, whatever you want, and they all do the job. They all lift the truck. This torsion key softens up the ride, and I'm here to explain to you why. So I guess we'll start out with what's in the box. First, you get instructions. You get your hardware that you need to do everything. There are differential drop bolts in here. There are spacers in here for that. You have the key itself. There's your MC9 red key right there with the patented piece in the middle here. This is the gear that you can do for adjustment, ride height adjustment. There's your other key right there. And then some stickers, right? So not necessarily trying to break down every nut and bolt and what everything does, but here's the deal. So they have an instructions kit that comes with this, right? Let me fix my camera a little bit. All right, so they have an instructions manual that comes with the kit. In this instructions manual, it tells you everything you need to know about suspension MAXX keys and how to install them. There is a guide, calibration chart right here that will tell you, if you look, which setting and which ride height you put the keys to, and which setting or which ride height you will achieve on the truck. I use the A2 one typically. This is the 1.7 or 2.5 inches of height, meaning that once you put the keys in and set them to the A2 setting, you can actually use the bolt that you would normally adjust the torsion bars with to make your perfect ride height, right? You want to make it like 1.8 inches, you can do it with these keys. You want to make it 2.5 inches, you can do it with these keys. If you want to go 3 inches, which is crazy to me, I don't really ever do that because it makes the truck ride stiff. You can put these to 3 inches if you want, and they'll ride better than any key at 3 inches, but they're not going to ride perfect. At 2 inches, you really can't feel the difference on this. It does have shock extenders in the kit that we use. It will extend out your factory shock so you don't overextend that and have a stiff ride from that. And it does come with differential drop brackets. This is a personal opinion. It may be the same opinion of many people that use these kits, but if you go past 2 inches, we use the differential drops. If you don't go past 2 inches, we don't. Reason being is the angles aren't hurt so bad at 2 inches that you need to use the differential drop brackets. If we're going to use differential drop brackets, I would rather sell you a 4-inch kit that has the whole steel bracket and cross member with it, but that's just me. So I'm sure there are many things about these keys that I did not cover. I kind of want to make this short and sweet. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Right now it is October of 2025, and the current price for this kit with installation and alignment is $800. That may change, it may not. It's been $800 for a while, so if you guys feel like reaching out and getting some of these done, it's not as big of a deal as you think. I usually have a couple of sets of these on the floor, and it usually takes me 3 or 4 hours to put a set of these in. If you use this particular key, you can use a 37-inch tire on a 2500 as long as you use the stock offset wheel or one of those replica wheels that I sell. This key is the biggest value thing that I think we have at the shop, and we probably sell more of this than we do anything else. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My number is 678-994-9180, and my name is Jake. We're at Southern Tire in McDonough, Georgia. Check out my new suspension MAXX hoodie, by the way. I think Larry sent me that. I'm going to say I appreciate it.
Did he swear or did he run it? Did he swear or did he run it?
right, so after a long, hard day's work, we are done with this 2026 Chevy Silverado 2500 LTZ. We've done the suspension MAXX torsion keys, the leveling kit, and we did the amp power steps on it. We also did the 37-inch Toyo Open Country RT trails and the 22-inch G21 replica chrome wheels. This truck looks awesome. So I'm about to get out and show you what it looks like. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, so here's our perfect Chevy 2500 LTZ. Like I said, 2026 model. This is a brand spanking new truck. Francisco just brought it to us. He drove down all the way from Wisconsin last night. He went and spent the day in Atlanta. I gave him some places to go look at. The Centennial Olympic Park, he went and checked that out, and kind of got the vibe of the city of Atlanta a little bit. He got back into town now. It's early afternoon, and we're about to send him on the road. He's gonna head back toward Wisconsin tonight. The truck looks amazing. I couldn't ask for a better turnout. It looks like he's added the red on the tow hooks right here, and he has added the red to the brake caliper covers here too, which is a nice subtle add-on. I think it looks good. It matches the Z21 badge pretty well. This is a LTZ trim, which is like second from the top on the expensive or the fancy level. I love the truck. It's amazing. It has the black leather interior like I like inside. This is awesome, and it's Summit White. That's my favorite GM color. The tires and wheels we did on this truck are the 37 1250 22 Toyo Open Country RT Trail. This is an amazing tire for the on-road, off-road, wherever you want to put it. It's good in the rain. It's good in the dry. This tire is very, very quiet. It lasts a long time, and Toyo does come with a 45,000-mile warranty on this tire, and they do have a 45-day ride guarantee with it as well. So if you buy this tire and you don't like what you bought, you can take them back. This wheel is a 22-inch G21 replica wheel. This is a perfect fit for the GM 2500 trucks 2011 and up. And I even have a fitment for the trucks that are older than that too, for the 8 on 6.5 bolt patterns. This is an amazing wheel. It matches up perfectly to the GM cap, like that Chevy one right there. I showed you earlier in the video where the other wheel did not match up perfectly. This is the same finish, same color, chrome and chrome, not chrome and PVD. So very, very nice add-on. This is the factory lug nut that we're using. We did not use any wheel spacers in here or anything like that. We did not cut the mud flap. It clears all the way there. We did not cut the front bumper, as this is a Chevrolet. It has more clearance than a GMC. So no cut to the body at all. There's no spacer. It clears on the control arm right there perfectly. The only place this thing rubs, very, very minor, is on that sway bar a little bit. And then it rubs just slightly on the frame. As you see, the grease paint is rubbed off right there too. That is all it will ever do, is that right there. We also did the amp research power steps. This is an amazing add-on. I have the keys now so I can show you. Very, very responsive. Very nice, strong, sturdy step. I've been selling these for years. I've never had any trouble. And when I do have little things that happen, they send me the parts out to fix it. So I'm gonna put a quote behind this clip so you guys can see what this job would cost. Feel free to reach out if I didn't fill in every blank in this video. The number here is 678-994-9180. My name is Jake. We're at Southern Tire, McDonough, Georgia. Thank you.